Hey everybody, welcome back to Kozik Ranch. It's the second weekend in November. We got a big cold front coming down. Ought to be good. It's go time, y'all. Alright, y'all. Just getting settled in for the afternoon. It's gorgeous. Wind's starting to calm down. We've had winds all day long, 15, 20 miles an hour. It was blowing real good this morning. Big bright moon. Had a buck chasing a doe about 100 miles an hour out in the tree line out here in front of me. I mean, just beelined it right on through. And that was about the only excitement for the morning. So, feeling good about this afternoon. Sits past when the moon's been bright. The afternoons have been a little better, so I'm pretty excited about this afternoon. Go kick back and enjoy the rest of the day. So not long after I got in the blind, this little nubbin buck shows up. Oh, 5-10 minutes later, had this good sized doe come walking in from up in the tree line out in front of me. So that big doe starts working her way on around into my right hand side there, and she starts coming in, kind of coming into the feeder. Something caught her attention down off to my left, and not sure what it was. Then she'd hop back out to the right. Then all of a sudden she just bolted off to the right, almost out of camera view, and then after that she just left. Well, that was about all I had that afternoon, just that doe and that little fawn, nubbin buck. So let's move on into the morning, see how we do. That cold front's blowing in, y'all. All right, good morning, y'all. As you can see, I'm bundled up this morning. It's our coldest day so far. It's about 33 degrees, just as calm as can be. It's gonna be a beautiful day. Had another bright moon last night. No telling what we're gonna see this morning. Hopefully they'll be up on their feet wanting to eat as cold as it is. So I'm gonna sit back, wait for this daylight. So first thing, I mean right after light, this big doe comes in. I mean, it's early still. I mean, it's legal shooting time, but it's still pretty dark down there, as you can see with the camera. And she was hovering around out there about 30 yards and just wasn't feeling comfortable enough with the low light conditions. You know, and then she starts working her way in towards feeder, and that might be doable. Well, she was coming in, and then all of a sudden she just 180. She headed back up into the trees out in front of me. I think she's coming back. She was right out here 20 yards, and then she just walked up the tree line. She's coming around through the trees here. Sure enough, here she comes. She comes walking straight down to me, right to the right side of that feeder. she kind of mingles down there a little bit, picking on some corn, still facing me for a little bit, and then, you know, a few minutes she's doing that, and then all of a sudden she turned broadside. Zipped right through her, buddy. It's early, it's like 7 o'clock, and she came in. You gotta love this bow hunting, man. Oh yeah. That baby's covered in blood. Trying the old down here, let y'all see it. The old Megameat. First one with the Megameat. And there's blood from tip to nock. So I think I might sit back in the blind. Feeder hadn't gone off yet, and maybe see if we can't see something else. We'll give her some time. All right, y'all. Well, you can see the tent blind. The door is unzipped, and I can't wait any longer. I gotta go track her up. I was gonna wait since the feeder hadn't gone off. It just went off a little while ago, but yeah, I get excited over does, bucks. It don't matter. Hogs. Anything I shoot with my bow, I'm fired up about, y'all. So, gonna go ahead and go get on that blood trail. Let's go take a look. You know, I was a little concerned when I came out and started looking. I could not find any blood at impact. But then as I got up over here in the tree line, about 25 yards from where I shot her, we have got some good sign, y'all. Check this out. So, as you can see, she has started to just let it pour. We're gonna keep on going. I mean, y'all, look at this. That is up to my waist right there. That old Megameat, that 2-inch 3-blade, it did the trick on her. And I see her down right, I don't know if y'all see, another 35 yards or so in front of me. Let's go get her. All right, y'all, here she is. She did not make it. Oh, heck, I don't know. There's getting blood on me. I don't know, 50, 60 yards maybe. She'd come in early, about 6:45, and she was out about 30 yards on that sweet feed, and it was just a little bit, not enough daylight for me. Couldn't really see that well inside that tent blind. Getting on her with those pins, and she actually came in about 20 yards right there on my left, and she ate a little bit, and I was gonna try to draw back on her, and then she just 180'd, and she went back up in this tree line where we're at right now, and she just kind of mingled along and came back down to the right. And she came into that right side, and as y'all saw that video with that buck, that right side is the wheelhouse. And oh, she gave me about a 20-yard shot, and it was awesome. She did not bleed till about 25 yards after I hit her. I was a little concerned, but then I started seeing it. She was spraying. Tried out that new 3-blade Megameat by G5. I've been shooting the NAP 2-inch kill zone and the 2-inch cut on contact for about 8 years now, and there's nothing wrong with those blades, those broadheads at all. Just I wanted to try something different. The G5, they came out with that 3-blade 2-inch a while back, and they made it now where the blades actually clip. I tried them when they first came out with the collar, and I just had a heck of a time with trying to get those blades to stay attached. But now that they've got them clipped, wanted to give them a try, and I say this is a good first start with the old Megameat. Gonna get her back to camp, get a tag on her, get her on ice. Thank you, sweetheart, showing up today. This is good mature doe right here, y'all. You gotta love this bow hunting. Man, y'all see me struggling trying to put my release on that string loop. I tell you, that's one thing I do. As soon as I hit that release on the string, I always give it a little tug just to make sure I've got it on there firm, because it's not good when you try to pull back and that thing comes off and then the arrow just bloop right out there in front of you. You know, deer run off, whatever. They don't stick around long. I've had that happen before, unfortunately. But what about that old Megameat? I mean, that dude, man, that thing opened her up. I mean, blood trail anybody could find. Couldn't have been happier. Great doe, great weekend. That cold front really had them up and moving. Can't wait to get back out. We're gonna give another try over Thanksgiving. Hopefully we can get something else on the ground. Until then, man, I sure thank y'all for watching. If you ain't hunting, at least be shooting. Bet y'all thought I forgot. I know I say it every year at the beginning. The old Hoyt carbon Spyder is officially out of hibernation for 22-23. Thanks again, y'all.